Mr. Deputy IP, the U.S. government issued a report and said South Sudan failed to meet the minimum standard for the elimination of trafficking in person, and also failed to make significant effort to do so. I would like your response to this particular report. Is it true that the country really failed to meet those standards? And could you clarify what are those minimum standards? What are those minimum standards that the country has failed to meet? And do you also believe human trafficking, is it a reality in South Sudan, or is it just people writing report that there is human trafficking in South Sudan? Is it there really? Does it exist?
Okay. My response to the report from the United States of America is that the report is not in place, as I have mentioned in the speech that I have just given, because as I have stated, the task force had been established and people are working to address the issues that are considered as issues of human trafficking. So in the middle of that activity, then they came suddenly out of that with a report condemning South Sudan, that it doesn't South Sudan is not doing according to the expectation of the international community. So we are refuting that report, because simply as you can see, today we are launching this this report. It is because the task force is doing something on this issue of trafficking in person. Otherwise, if we are not doing something, then we would have not come together launching this report.
Health, and whether from even the Ministry of Interior, if there is a specific department for protection of witnesses or the victim of human trafficking. So this is the approach that we are using, or we are going to use. So you can answer. You have to add. Okay. Co-chair also can add.
Yeah. Major Young, co-chair from Ministry of Interior. I want to clarify something, because you know this the report written by the U.S. government is very clear. But we as the government of South Sudan, we have done and we addressed some issues that concerning child soldier. Those of DDR, disarm some of these children, demoralize them, and they take them back to their relatives. But because they were not followed up, because there is some standards we met, when you disarm them, you demoralize them, you must take them to a very, very special care, not just take them to their home. When you demoralize them and you do not take care of them, you will be considered as you did not do anything. There are certain children in 2016, they were, I think, from Yambio and those from Bantu, they were demoralized and disarmed. But because they were not followed up by the authorities, when they are demoralized and they integrated into the society, the government, the United States, thought that these children are still in the area of they are still in the barracks. This is the problem. But these are one of the standards. When you demoralize somebody or a child, you take them. There is a specific area you take them to be taken care, and you just give them not just demoralize and take them out to your home. No, it's not true. This is one of the problems. We need somebody, as we are now forming this task force. We need other institutions to be taking care about the people, of the victims, rehabilitations, and demobilization of the people. There must be a special institution that taking care of the people. This is very important.